Greetings. Welcome in, and happy Friday. Welcome in to Fire Breath Friday. It is when we utilize our fire breaths to help center us, ground us, and align with releasing what no longer serves us. I am Simone, the Shepherdess, and I was taught that when you get, you give. When you learn to teach, I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word. So I'm just bringing us in with some Palo Santos. And I'm super stoked that today we get to dive deep, learning about our crown chakra and aligning with how we can balance it or open it up. Today I'm only requiring 700 fire breaths from us. Y'all know we increase the increments by the chakra that we're in. So last month it was all about the number 6. This month it is all about the number 7. So we can be doing 770 or 7,000 of something. I know I said we was gonna do 7,000 fire breaths last week, but my energy is a little depleted. Today I'm going to be doing my fire breaths with some lotus essential oil. I'm sure this is low. It's enough. Can't really reach my crown chakra. Y'all know I like to rub my essential oil on the particular chakra that we are working with or on. But technically we working with this chakra. And the crystal that I have is howlite. Can you see that? What's so crazy is when I was researching about the chakra today, I wrote this down, and right before I went live, I'm like, didn't I buy some howlite? It was sometime at the beginning of this year. I went on Etsy and found like this reputable vendor and just brought different crystals that spoke to me, that stood out, that I wanted to learn more about. And this is my first time utilizing howlite. Is it howlite or howlit? Either way. If you are new to fire breathing, fire breaths are when you utilize only your nostrils to take short, rapid breaths. So the key to fire breathing is to ensure that your abdomen area or diaphragm is constricting and protruding as you inhale and exhale. So when you inhale and your lungs are filling up, your abdomen should be protruding. And then when you exhale, because when you are releasing all of the air from your lungs, your abdomen area should be constricting. Before we begin, I want us to start with 7 deep breaths, slowly inhaling through our nose until the capacity of our lungs fill up, holding it for about 5 seconds, and then slowly releasing it from our mouth. We're going to go straight into the 700 fire breaths. Then we're going to round off with another 7 deep breaths, slowly inhaling through your nose until the capacity of your lungs fill up. Hold it again for another 5 seconds, and then release all of the air from your lungs. Before I begin, I am going to cleanse the energy with my crown chakra sound bowl. The 5 taps that you hear on the sound bowl will represent me cleansing the energy of the 5 elements of ether, water, fire, air, and earth. Ah, shade. I'm doing some of my tea. Sipping on some izzers. Sipping on some izzers. Sipping on some izzers. Okay, so let's dive deep into the crown chakra. So the crown chakra is the seventh chakra and the last of the spiritual chakras. It is the source of connection to the divine and our highest self. It's located at the top and center of your head. It can be associated with the colors purple, white, and or gold. The life lesson for this chakra is to experience the divine meaning of life. The body parts that are associated with this chakra include the muscular system, the skeletal system, your skin, your cerebral cortex, and central nervous system. And I wrote down skin, but honestly I feel like it's our entire endocrine system. We know that includes our skin, our hair, our nails. If your crown chakra is blocked or out of balance, some of the physical ailments you can be suffering from include energetic disorders, depression, extreme sensitivity to light or sound. You can have headaches, nerve pain, psychological disorders, Alzheimer's, and suffer from insomnia. Mental and or emotional ailments include spiritually disconnected, you're discontent, you're always frustrated, you have feelings of being lost, you have the inability to connect with others, you're confused about your life and your life journey. You have a lack of the ability to trust your life, you lack courage, and you lack faith. When your crown chakra is underactive, you have a rigid belief system. You tend to control others. You're very materialistic and greedy. And you suffer from spiritual cynicism. If your crown chakra is overactive, you suffer from spiritual addiction, disassociation from your body. You're always confused. And you suffer from over intellectualization, meaning you think you know it all. When your crown chakra is balanced, you're very open-minded, you're spiritually connected, you have lucid dreams, and you're able to remember your dreams. You understand that everything is connected. You are focused and determined, and you trust the divine. Crystals that are associated with assisting us in balancing or opening up our crown chakra include amethyst, selenite, clear quartz, moonstone, white topaz, howlite, and diamonds. And that could be regular diamonds, like real diamonds, or the crystal Herkimer diamond. Essential oils include peppermint, frankincense, lotus, sandalwood, palo santo, lavender, jasmine, cedarwood, and myrrh. Herbs you can utilize include ginger root, ginkgo, lotus, sage, chives, and lemon balm, to name a few. Foods include basically all of the foods from our third eye chakra, but then also white foods. So I have purple potatoes, figs, plums, purple grapes, blueberries, purple cabbage, purple asparagus, purple carrots, prunes, eggplants, elderberries, purple peppers, white peaches, dragon fruit, parsnips, white corn, white onions, purple onions, white eggplant, white asparagus, cauliflower, purple cauliflower, mushrooms, jicama, white radish, and navy beans, to name a few. As long as what you're consuming is within like that dark blue, purple hue, white family for fruits and vegetables, as long as you're not consuming anything that is chemically made. So not the grape pop. You can drink grape juice, but nothing that is naturally flavored and that is colored with food dyes. How to balance this chakra? You can balance this chakra by indulging in sound therapy. In the background, I have 963 hertz frequency playing. That's also known as like the God frequency. Going out in nature, taking walks in nature, going outside, grounding yourself with your bare feet to the ground. Color therapy, ensuring that you're wearing either purple, white, or gold while we are working on balancing the chakra. Visualizing those colors as well. Doing yoga, chanting. We know every Saturday we chant. We'll be chanting tomorrow. The mantra that is associated with this chakra, I believe, is OM. Meditating, so that can be visualization, meditating in silence, guided meditations, stargazing, going outside and just looking at the stars, connecting with the stars, by enhancing your intellect. And what I mean by enhancing your intellect is being open to learn. You're reading, you're learning, you're growing, you're going to school, you take classes or courses, you work on certifications, anything to help your intellect grow. Detoxing from social media, connecting from your phone and all electronic devices and all of these social media platforms. What was I about to say? Social media can become very overwhelming. It's easy for you to get on here and see a glimpse into someone's life or what they choose to post and then become obsessed with it, start comparing yourself with it, and then you start feeling it internally as if you aren't doing enough, as if you haven't achieved enough, as if you aren't aligned with your purpose. The journey you are on is the journey you're supposed to be journeying on. The way that you're journeying is the way that you are supposed to be journeying. The things that you are experiencing on this journey are the things that you are meant to experience on this journey. It's all adding wisdom and resilience to you, adding value to you. So detoxing from social media. Stop comparing yourself to others, especially somebody on social media. We don't know if it's true or not. They post what they want you to see, not the reality. The journal prompt for today is, hey, what evidence do I see in my life of the universe always looking out for me? What are some visible and non-visible signs of the universe's love? Again, what evidence do I see in my life of the universe always looking out for me? What are some visible and non-visible signs of the universe's love? So, transparent moment. Before I got on here this morning, like, I had a mini breakdown. It wasn't a big one. It was a mini breakdown, and it was due to, like, a debt collector called me this morning. So, one, I feel violated because the original creditor sold my information. Like, this person was like, I need you to verify your social, I need you to verify this, and I'm like, how do you have my social? Like, I've never done business with you. Oh, we got all your information from USAA. So just knowing that these companies out here are able to sell debt, again, money is fake, debt is assumed. So if you assume that debt is yours. But I'm just like, to know, even if I wanted to pay it, it's like, damn, I don't even have the means to pay it, even though I'm not paying y'all shit. Like, it just did something to me. That was one thing. And then I think I told y'all about how I ended up doing a payment plan with my HOA. Because if you behind on HOA, they'll cut off your water, which I think is so, like, it's stupid and very controlling, like, because obviously you need water, and water is a natural resource. So then you start questioning and thinking about shit like, well, how much are y'all paying for water for y'all to determine how much I need to pay y'all for water? Where are y'all sourcing this water from to say if you can connect it to me or disconnect it from me? You hear me talking. But anyway, they ended up replying. So the board, the HOA board, accepted the payment plan that we discussed. And I had all this in writing. And they recently sent me an email 2 weeks after they've accepted the payment plan I'm giving them. And they were like, I think I told y'all about this earlier this week. They were like, we need it to be detailed, because I broke down with that too, because I'm just like I don't understand how much detail you want it to be. We discussed this. You can go in my account and see what the balance is. You can go in my account and see what I owe. You can do the subtraction and the math to see, okay, well, if she says she paying this every month and gonna pay this by the end of the year, then this is what your balance is gonna be. But basically, they want me to do the legwork. And it's like, okay, I don't mind doing the legwork, but I'm going to do it on my time. I'm not going to stop what I'm doing to become a mathematician to give y'all what y'all can do on the back end. And I have already paid them for the month of August based off of the payment plan that they have accepted. So why did I wake up this morning and I saw an email from the property manager saying that, oh, since you failed to respond to the board about a detailed payment plan, we are disconnecting your services and they won't be turned back on until both your HOA and water bill are paid in full, because a detailed payment plan is required. Mind you, before I even requested a payment plan, I asked them what policy or procedure or written documentation do we have in place for a homeowner or basically a homeowner, because a renter don't have nothing to do with HOA, for a homeowner to request hardship or notify you of hardship. And they have nothing in writing. But it's just the fact that the board already accepted a payment plan, and the property manager coming in saying that y'all about to cut my water off. It is very overwhelming over here. But I said all that to say the evidence that I have that the universe is always covering me and always has my back is the fact that I am still here. For me to, today makes literally a whole year, 365 days on the dot since I have been unemployed. They let me go. My last day was September the 1st of 2022. And here I am today, still in my home, still with my utilities, still with my amenities, like, and this isn't even a flex, but I've been transparent with y'all in regards to like my mortgage situation and me being here in the house. Like, I haven't paid my mortgage since June 2022. That is over a year, and that is the universe covering me, because anybody else probably would have went psycho based off of everything that I'm currently carrying, while still being a full-time mom, while applying for jobs and not getting jobs, while seeking some type of assistance from different lawyers, from different organizations, and nobody being able to assist me. And I know it's the divine saying the only person that you need is me. The only one that can pull you out of this is me. So again, what evidence do I see in my life of the universe always looking out for me? It's the fact that I'm still here. I'm still here. I still have my mindset. I still have my heart set. And I still have the faith that all things are working for my good, all days and always and always. And then what are some visible and non-visible signs of the universe's love? The signs and the synchronicities that are coming to me. My mindset. Again, it's just me being able to wake up every day and move forward without a doubt. Yes, I do have my emotional moments where it's just like, okay, God, this is too much. This is too much. I need you to show up and revert this or pull me through or level me up or something, because these folks want their money and I don't got it. Like, what do you want me to do? What do you need me to do? Which way do you want me to turn? Which path do you want me to go down? And the divine is saying, keep doing what you've been doing. And that's all I could do. So again, for you, what evidence do I see in my life of the universe always looking out for me? What are some visible and non-visible signs of the universe's love? So I have a few decks I'm going to pull from today. The first deck I'm going to pull from is my crystal deck to see what other crystals we should be working with this month as we are working on balancing or opening up our crown chakra. Let's see what comes out. Quentin, stop. And what were you calling my name for?
What name?
You was calling my name and I was speaking.
Mommy?
Yeah. So we got 4 cards. No, we got... Damn, that's a lot of cards. Do I want to do all these? I'm going to do all of them. I'm going to be obedient. So we had 6 different crystals to come out. The first one is green calcite. Green calcite is the emo, honest to a fault, believes in storybook endings, tree hugger of the calcite family. The person that can utilize this is anyone who finds themselves lost in the forest of doubt without a map, especially Libras. Where to put it against your chest when making important decisions regarding how you want to spend the finite, precious time you have on earth. When to use it. When your heart is asking for something, but you, aren't listening. The heart wants what it wants. The mind wants what it thinks the heart should want. Call on the energy of green calcite to nudge that push and pull in the heart's favor. Live out your heart's desire. Then we got kyanite. Blue kyanite forms in long, saturated or striated columns. Its heady vibe makes it a mindful choice for the 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes in the afternoon meditation set. The person that needs it is the perpetually restless. You put it on the bedside table, on your altar, or wherever you are looking to go deep. You use it when you find yourself drowned out by that mental noise. Even the greatest thinkers need to be reminded, thoughts are thoughts. Reality is reality. You can deal with it like an anxious chihuahua, or you can get down with kyanite and align to the moment with your calm and cool intact. Deepen your perspective. Then we got sodalite. Sodalite was one of the crystals we could utilize to work with our third eye chakra. It is friend to the chronic meditator. Sodalite, known by some as poor man's lapis, is a salty, deep blue stone speckled and striated with white calcite inclusions. The person who needs it are planners, producers, and Virgos. You put it wherever you do your best non-thinking. You use it when you have a big decision to make. When you're 99% finished with a project but can't get your head around the last 1%. Don't seriously give up. Meditate with sodalite. Abandon solution-oriented thinking. Surrender to your intuition and watch your problem get solved from someplace much deeper. Deepen your intuition. And then we have, I think this is rhodochrosite. It is a rosy red to chilled rose pink. Rhodochrosite is the go-to stone for the bent and brokenhearted. The person that needs it is anyone grieving or really needing to grieve a major loss, a relationship expired, or an outdated idea of self. You put it against your chest while you breathe through your heart or slide a favorite piece into your bra, if you're wearing one. You use it when your heart hurts. You can feel all the feels, even the most painful, and still be gentle with yourself. Let rhodochrosite remind you that this too shall pass, and you, especially you, absolutely will heal and love again when you're ready. Soften your heart. Then we have azurite. It is a meditative and dreamy crystal. Azurite is a soft, powdery to prismatic, rich blue, copper-infused mineral. The person who needs it is the materialistic, vain, and always craving. That's not a judgment. That's almost all of us. especially Leos. You put it alongside the spiritual shovel you're using to dig your way out of that prison of worry, indecision, and desire you've constructed around yourself. You use it when material pleasures aren't giving you the buzz they used to. When it's time to take a break from snapping selfies and chasing shiny things, you can shake off shallowness. Start with your breath, then dive into the deep end with azurite. Explore your hidden depths. Then we have Amazonite. Amazonite is a brilliant blue-green mineral named after South America's famed river. The best Amazonite comes from Colorado. The person that needs it are teeth grinders, anyone struggling with Mercury retrograde. Wow, because y'all know Mercury is currently in retrograde. You can place Amazonite below the throat, relax your jaw, and ask for the courage to speak your truth. You use it when your inner child wants a real talk with you. Ask yourself what little you really want from life. Ask yourself what little you really want from life. Does it sound like what current you would want if you could just let yourself want it? Perfect. Now say it out loud for the whole universe to hear and go make it happen. Speak from your heart. It's one more. I want to see if highlight in here. I was researching about that earlier today, and it was so befitting with everything that I was experiencing this morning.
Gas. Mama, I need some gas.
I need some grass.
Yeah, I want some.
Yep. So let's learn about howlite. Howlite, also known as white turquoise, is all about reveling in simplicity. Often the real power exists in what's left out. See Japanese aesthetics, Swedish interiors. Howlite's dreamy, slate cleaning energy helps you discern exactly what you don't need so you can train your focus on exactly what you do. The person that needs it are people that are overstimulated minimalists living in a maximalist world. You put it wherever you need some breathing room. You use it when you need a break from the never-ending onslaught of DMs, meeting requests, and trending stories. Less is more, none is most. Howlite can help. Organize your headspace. So Howlite assists us with like remaining calm, remaining present. Help us to release overthinking. Next, I'm going to pull from my Herbal Astrology Oracle deck. I typically do what should we surrender while we're working on this? Why are these turned different ways? Working on balancing this new chakra. I guess I'll pull one of those tomorrow. But I just pulled some for that full moon we had in Pisces, that blue moon, that super moon. That's how you stretch.
Why the mango go too hot?
Maybe that's God talking to us. How big is God?
So big.
So big.
Mama, but it's stuck. I can get out. King, what? Mom, the cat chapped me. The cat will yell me.
Hold on. What 3 herbs should we work with while we are focused on balancing? And we got 4.
Mama, I can see
Let's
on
put them in
my
order.
iPad. Mama, I can see you on my iPad.
You can.
Yeah.
So the first one we got is lion's mane. Lion's mane isn't an herb, but it is, a fungi, a mushroom. And it says leadership. And then look at those skills of justice.
Whoa.
Got Leo energy in this card. Then we have horsetail, patience.
Mom, don't take cow. I'm here.
Divine time and ego time is not aligned.
And don't take
So me
cow.
really
Come here.
aligning with patience, and it's like, well, damn, Simone, it's been a whole year, like, and I'm talking to myself, but I'm like, God, like, okay, how much longer do I have to be patient before something come through, before my breakthrough come through? Then we have passion flower, surrender to the divine, surrender to this season. And that's the only thing I can do is, like, I have emitted all of the energy that I can emit. Every day I'm waking up doing job applications. Like, I told y'all, I even tried to sell the house and I couldn't even get a clear fucking payoff statement from the bank. I got a different numbers from the bank, a different number from their lawyers. So now it's just all this different confusion that's surrounded around this whole situation. It's like, well, why the fuck do I have to become a lawyer in order to enforce my rights? Like, and all I can do is surrender to the divine. It's like, Simone, you try A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and ain't nothing help thee. But the only thing that can is surrendering to the divine. And then lastly, we have ashwagandha, purpose. I honestly feel like I am aligned with my purpose currently. Again, we've been on this journey since January. In the midst of me being unemployed, I committed to giving free value, full free meditations for the entire year. Of course, I didn't think that I would still be unemployed 9 months later, but here we are. And it's like, all I can do is continue getting up every day, being the best me I can be, and continuing adding value, continuing not only pouring into me, but pouring into everyone that taps in with me, everyone that is aligned with my frequency. Okay, let's see what the book says. It says lion mane, leadership. Keywords include sacred masculine, leadership, ambition, provider, strong-willed, spiritual power. Lion's mane has been used as a food and medicine for well over 2,000 years in the high mountain regions of Asia. Its nicknames include bearded tooth or pom-pom mushroom. In traditional Chinese medicine, it is referred to as ao tu gu or monkey head mushroom. And in Japan, it's called Yamabushitake. During China's dynastic periods, Buddhist monks were said to use lion's mane as a nutritive food and in tea to enhance focus and brain power during meditation. In traditional Chinese medicine, lion's mane was used to combat qi, or your life force deficiency, nurture the liver, spleen, lung, heart, and kidneys, nourish the gut, and even fight cancer. Modern scientific research has proven that lion's mane is a nutrient-dense fungus with healing properties, such as stimulating the growth of neurons in the brain and helping with neurological conditions. Wow, the fact that this card came out and we just went over that if your crown chakra is blocked, you could suffer from neurological ailments. So, wow. Lion's mane has the ability to assist nerve growth factor, which enables the brain to heal itself, thereby assisting with cognition, memory retention, and mental performance. The way in which this nutritive fungus is capable of expanding perception and mental skills is attributed to the powers of Mercury. Also known as the messenger of the gods, Mercury is a great communicator, representing brilliance, intelligence, and the free flow of energy. Lion's mane is also governed by the sun, as it's a great provider of vitality, longevity, resilience, and adaptability. Guidance. The lion is a symbol of power. Animus, the premortal essence within the sacred masculine that expresses itself as relentless determination, ambition, focus, and will. When we meet lion's mane, we immediately feel a regal and generous presence. When out of balance, vanity and overconsumption block the flow of love coming in to inspire ambition. Power isn't powerful when you put others or yourself down. You are a wielder of raw power and may be destructive if consequences are overlooked. Lead your life from a place of compassionate leadership, and the rest will follow. Shay, and then we have horsetail. Horsetail, patience. Keywords include endurance, steady focus, period of gestation, trust the process, and heightened sensitivity. Whenever you cross paths with a horsetail, you are looking at a member of the sole surviving genius of a once great lineage. Prehistoric horsetail is said to have been giant compared to the remaining species that exist today. This primitive plant is a descendant of large trees from the Paleozoic era about 375 to 600 million years ago. These plants emerged from primordial swamps over 100 million years ago, long before dinosaurs walked on Earth. All cultures to which horsetail was native used it as a food and medicine, often cooking it like a vegetable or chewing it raw in the springtime. Horsetail strengthens connective tissues such as skin, hair, nails, bones, teeth, cartilage, ligaments, and even mucous membranes. In ancient times, it was referred to as a bone mender, as it was used to help heal broken bones, fractures, and osteoporosis. What are the chances that this card came out talking about the endocrine system? And that was one of the things I mentioned. Horsetail is ruled by Saturn as strengthening the skeletal system, and connective tissues and promoting wound healing. Hair growth, skin protection, and bone strength are all in the ringed planet's domain. Saturn also corresponds with the processing of minerals within the body, particularly the kidneys, which horsetail also nourishes. Archetypically, why do I always like to put another C in this? Archetypally, Saturn provides us protection, shielding, courage, endurance, patience, self-control, and the blessing of challenge. Saturn, known as Cronus in Greek, is the lord of time and viewed as a destructive, all-devouring force. Yet Saturn isn't as malevolent as it is portrayed to be, as its energy teaches us self-mastery, the power we are granted once we overcome the cycles of pain and suffering. Guidance. Horsetail teaches us of the power that lies within patience and the endurance gained through the hidden blessings of challenges. There is something good in all seeming failures, and although that might not be clear in the moment, time will reveal it. Trust the process. Remember that stubbornness and willfulness are counterproductive to loosening knots. Instead, like the medicine of horse, ground to earth's energy as you survive and adapt to changes and hardships on the journey. Horse medicine provides us heightened sensitivity and the purity of trust as essential tools to have while we endure challenge and hardship. So now I need to find me some horsetail because I need that. And then we have passion flower, surrender. Keywords include sacrifice, surrender, choosing growth, trusting discernment, rituals of letting go. Passion flower, a precious botanical native to Central and South America, was named for the Passion of Christ, referring to his suffering and death by Roman Catholic priests in the 1500s. It was also called La Flor de las Cinco Llagas. I think it's Llagas. Or the flower of the five wounds, referring to Christ's stigmata. The 5 petals and 5 petal-like sepals of this flower represent the 10 apostles who remained faithful to Jesus throughout the Passion. The circle of hair-like rays above the petals represents Jesus' crown of thorns. Since its introduction into European herbal medicine, passion flower has been used as an anti-spasmodic, hypnotic, anodyne, anxiolytic, sedative, and nervous system tonic. The leaf tea became popular in North American medicine in the mid-1800s for similar uses as those in South American traditions. Passion flower tranquilizes edgy nerves and helps with insomnia, mood disorders, headaches, colic, migraines, menstrual cramps, diarrhea, neuralgia, eye disorders, epilepsy, and convulsions, and muscle spasms and pain. God just keeps blowing my mind. So far, each of these herbal cards have been correlated with this chakra and certain ailments that you can be suffering from if this chakra is overbalanced, out of balance, or blocked. To this day, passion flower is used by many shamans in floral baths to calm and cleanse the spirit. Passion flower is considered a bridge to Christ consciousness. Wow. That's the crown chakra. Which assists in direct communication with the mythical voice within. It was also used as an incense to alter the energy of spaces that were stressed, traumatized, or disrupted. Passion flower is ruled by the mighty powers of Neptune, the planet of spiritual realization, religious experiences, the spirit world, and Maya, the great illusion. Guidance. Passion flower symbolizes surrender, sacrifice, and the crucifixion of the ego. Passion flower resembles the need to sacrifice in order to make space and move forward. The all-seeing, double-headed owl symbolizes the great understanding perceived from both sides, whether it be upside down or inside out, and bestows Goddess Passion Flower with unseen truths as she performs rituals for letting go. Owl is symbolic of discernment and able to light up what's needed to be seen. Passion Flower today might reflect the need to suspend actions that aren't aligned to your spiritual path. Are there certain decisions or action you've made that you must sacrifice in order to reassess your direction? Honor your intuition. It's okay if projects or original ideas come to an unexpected halt. Discernment is key to experience greater truth and opportunities. Wow. And then we have ashwagandha, purpose. Keywords include the finding divine purpose, or dharma, finding the future self, receiving a divine gift. And every single card that came from this deck is aligned with this crown chakra. Wow. For over 4,000 years, ashwagandha has been one of the world's leading apoptotic herbs due to its profound ability to restore and rejuvenate the body, mind, and spirit. Ashwagandha means the smell of a horse. Wow. Ashwa meaning horse and gandha meaning smell. And it offers you the strength and stamina of a horse while nourishing the female and male reproductive systems. The Latin species name somnifera means sleep-inducing, emphasizing its relaxing and restorative properties. In Ayurveda, ashwagandha belongs to a subcategory of herbs called Meta rasanas. Meta meaning intellect or mental power, and rasanas meaning rejuvenating. Rasahanas possesses sama, the ambrosia of immortality. Traditionally, ashwagandha is used to tone, strengthen, and revitalize, energizing and calming simultaneously. It maximizes the body's ability to resist and adapt to stress, enabling the body to reserve and sustain vital energy and promoting a sound and restful sleep. Ashwagandha is ruled both by the sun and the moon. It is a strengthening, regulating, immune protective, anti-aging, and mood-boosting embodiment of the energetics of the solar archetype. At the same time, it provides restful sleep, deep relaxation, nervous system nourishment, and restoration, all of which are embodied by the lunar archetype. The nodes of the moons in Ayurvedic astrology symbolize our karmic trajectory. Rahu, or the North Node, has messages for our future self, our destiny, and what we are learning as a soul in this lifetime. Ketu, or the South Node, contains our karmic inheritance, guidance. Ashwagandha, like the North Node, mirrors the potentials of our divine purpose, also known as Dharma in Sanskrit. Ashwagandha contains both solar and lunar elements within it, as it provides great strength and adaptability, yet with the deep qualities of the moon, such as relaxation, lucidity, and expanded consciousness. Ashwagandha reminds us that it is not necessary to fully know the entirety of your purpose in order to pursue it. When you're living in alignment with your Dharma, there is no separation between your inner and outer realities. It becomes a cohesive expression, therefore granting a feeling of wholeness and completion. Perhaps you are not clear on your desired outcome, so your efforts feel unfocused or purposeless. Even if you've lost touch with your why, remain open to the mystery of the journey. Please turn that down. Stay focused and playful. Keep following the signs. Give thanks. That was beautiful. Before I pull from, because I'm going to pull from both Shepherdess today, but I'm about to do them. Let's see what Tarot got to say. Okay. Come drink some. Ain't no wait.
This one.
No, 3.
Three.
3 big ones. 1. 2. 3. Come drink some. Get up and come drink some. Thank you. Come drink some. This will make you big and strong and healthy. So you can be super duper smart like mommy. Come on. Bottom of the deck, we got the High Priestess, and we know this deals with our intellect, our spirituality. Wow, the High Priestess was one of the cards that fell out. Y'all know what? I'm going to do this again. But the High Priestess fell out. The 9 of Swords came out. And the 5 of Wands. You know, 9 of Swords deal with. You could be worried about something. And the Divine is saying there's no need to worry. Tap into your spirituality, your intuition to know that you're exactly where you need to be. 5 of Wands deals with, like, competition. You competing with others, and we know there's a such thing as healthy competition, and then there's a such thing as like overwhelming, cynical competition. But let me pull again.
Mommy,
what?
there's fire out there.
Pick that up. That's not. It ain't no fire in there. Come drink some tea.
Yeah.
You gotta do 3. 1, 2, 3. How old is Cairo? 3 years old.
Yeah.
One 11 on the clock. Let me capture that, y'all. Got Polysanthos flying around. Spirits. Out in there. 12. hear? I'm ready to hear. What's a message? God needs to know. Tell me. Tell me so. Tell me what we need to know. So we had 2 cards to fall out. We got the Ace of Swords, which is a new beginning and utilizing your intellect, which is so befitting because one of the ways that I listed that you can utilize to balance your crown chakra is to enhance your intellect, is to be open and aligned with growing mentally. And then we got the Queen of Pentacles. We know the Queen of Pentacles is very abundant. It's that earth energy. She's very grounded and nurturing. She's business savvy. She has aligned with utilizing her intellect to align her with abundance. Let's see what the book says. So we got the Ace of Swords. It's time to cut through the fog and see things for what they really are. The Ace of Swords represents new ideas, progress, and additional clarity of action. You're about to take the first step toward new and exciting endeavors. Trust your intuition and act with confidence. The world is waiting for you to make your mark. I love when the divine is clear, because the fact that this came out, I don't think I've ever seen an Ace of Swords mentioning like your intuition or trusting your intuition. But the fact that the High Priestess came out that is rooted in intuition is like, the message is the message. I don't care what card comes out, the message is the message, and it can't get no clearer than this. Then we got the Queen of Pentacles, the embodiment of hard work and determination. This queen constantly strives to be her best, whether at work or at home. People look up to her because she's always ready to lend a helping hand. If you're the queen, you're a perfect example of how to live a well-balanced life, and we could all learn a thing or two from you. Give thanks. Okay, let's pull from a chakra deck.
Mommy.
Yes.
How did you have my teeth on a dope?
You heard your teeth?
Yeah.
Let me see. How you hurt the back of your teeth?
I don't know.
You okay?
Yes.
You done eating breakfast?
Yes.
You ate all your food?
Then apple. Oh.
You ate all your apples?
Yeah, my apple. Oh.
Them apples not old.
It is.
They not.
It is.
Okay, did you eat your eggs and toast?
Yes, but there is on it.
It ain't no ants on those eggs.
No, there is.
It's eggs on your toast?
Yeah.
That's fine. It's all going to the same part of the body.
Yeah, but they're not gone.
We got 2 cards to fall out. Soulmate and joy. We've been getting this a lot in regards to us aligning with our divine counterpart. Soulmate, joy. We are walking into our most abundant season. Even with me getting on here getting emotional and transparent, I truly believe that we are walking into our harvest season. I only plant good seeds, so I know I'm only aligned with reaping a good harvest. We're aligning with joy, peace. These are both rooted in, and I think this is confirming that our foundational chakras, or at least these 2, are balanced. And we know our foundational chakras are our root chakra, our sacral chakra, and our solar plexus chakra. Let's see what soulmate says. Soulmate, rose without thorns. It is time to face my true feelings. It is time for him to leave her again, to use the script he always does at this point. He even knows her next line. She will say, "How can you do this to me?" But unexpectedly, she says, "I love you." The words of the script die on his tongue. He struggles to get them out. Just a few words and he will be free, but they won't come. Suddenly, he clasps her to him. He loves her. This is the true freedom he sought. Inspiration. To enjoy the beauty of a rose, we must risk being pricked by our inner thorns. This offers a new way to live. The best incentive to change is love. Personal inquiry. What truth am I embracing? This card indicates no longer living a lie. Key ideas. Speaking your truth
choosing love, freedom through transformation, resistance to commitment, an unexpected outcome, new truths. Keywords include authenticity, treasure, and trust. What I'm getting from this card is, first, you being able to accept who you are and where you are and loving yourself for it, not comparing yourself, not judging yourself, and not belittling yourself. But then also we know that when you truly love something outside of you, whether it's a person, place, or thing, when it's time to unalign, when it's time to let it go, you don't let it go with resentment. You don't let it go with criticism. You don't let it go full of anger, because you truly had love for it. So your intention was to love it as it was, not with those conditions. Oh, I love it when it's mine. No, when you truly love something, you love it unconditionally. And then also being able to let something go. If something is ready to go, if something is no longer serving its purpose, if something is no longer adding value, have faith that when you do let it go, you're making room and space for something that can replace it. And then we have joy. I get joy just thinking about what he's done for me. I get joy just thinking about, y'all, and she dancing in this card, what he's done for me. Dancing Daisy. Let's just jump and see what happens. This is giving me food energy. We don't know much about Dancing Daisy, but we do know what she brings. Joy whenever she appears. Everyone who sees her becomes happier and more peaceful. Arguments cease as she comes close. People are even healed physically as a result of her presence. No one knows where she came from, and just before the TV crews arrive, she leaves. Inspiration. Dancing Daisy represents a new joyous phase in life and a significant change, such as a move, a new job, or a marriage. What came out? Oh, the soulmate card came out with this card. Get out of here. Or a new marriage. This is the moment after the leap. You may not see where you're going, but you will land on your feet. Personal inquiry. What can I do to invite happiness into my life? Being present is not the same as truly experiencing something. Key ideas include a conduit for joy, detached from joy, higher purpose, profoundly impacting lives, improved health, a birth. Then we have a purpose card, and we had the fucking purpose card. Get out of here. Keywords include joy, playfulness, and delight. I love it. Let's do a love oracle, because everything been coming up with love. It's so crazy I had these decks over here and didn't know what was gonna come out. Spirits. Clear. Yeah. Ready to hear this message. What needs to know? Tell me. Wow, we got wisdom. Everything along your journey is to align you with wisdom. You're learning. You're growing. You're evolving. Wisdom. To encourage seeking out the wisdom of others. To acknowledge the experiences one has been through, alone or jointly, that have brought renewed wisdom. A being stands on a stone plinth of books amongst the clouds with a book in hand. Socrates said, wonder is the beginning of wisdom. The process is complex in its simplicity. Wonder, wander, process, repeat. Wisdom comes with the repetition of the process and the realization that no matter how much knowledge you acquire, you'll never have all the answers. Affirm, I'm grateful for the wisdom I have acquired over time. Ooh. Wisdom comes with the repetition of process and a realization that no matter how much knowledge you acquire, you'll never have all the answers. Along this journey, no matter how much you heal, it's going to always be something else that you can heal. As you're growing, there's always going to be an area of your life that can utilize more growth. Accepting that this life on this journey of healing and growth is never ending makes you aware and makes you accountable for where you currently are. Of course, I would make a mess. Okay, let's see what the other chakra deck has for us. Oop, I can't even do nothing with it. What is popping out? Dark Goddess, grief. Now is a time for sensing grief as a gift from the heart. How many of those crystal cards came out mentioning grief, y'all? And this deals with our heart chakra. Our heart chakra is the chakra that is the the gateway. Is connected to both our foundational chakras and the entry or gateway to our spiritual chakras. So it's a little bit of both. Now is a time for sensing grief as a gift from the heart. We talked about emotional intelligence is about being able to accept your emotions, process your emotions, and journey through them without allowing them to control you. So you're not running from your emotions. You're not feeling bad that you are experiencing this emotion. No, you are accepting it and analyzing it. Let me see what this is. Dark Goddess, grief. Now is a time for sensing grief as a gift from the heart. Just as the heart chakra symbolizes love, it also contains the experience of grief. In our society, we have been taught to run from grief and seek only positive experiences. The emotion of grief and the underlying feelings of pain and loss are valuable experiences on the path of life. If we run, hide, or lose the ability to grieve, we lose the ability to process. Each time we experience loss, there's a certain period of grief that follows. This is not only associated with physical death or loss of love. Life experiences that include moving, changing jobs, finishing school, or ending a long-standing practice all require a certain element of grief to be felt, healed, and released in order for us to move on. Once we see grief as a vital part of our life cycles, we can begin to feel a greater sense of wholeness and peace within. That's crazy that this mentions moving, changing jobs, or loss of love. Just changes within your life. And a joy card came out and it says, expect changes. Expect you to move. Expect a career change. Expect a new romantic interest. The message. The Dark Goddess appears as a compassionate messenger for the power of processing grief. This is a time to accept the role of grief in the cycles of your life. If you have denied, shunned, or turned away from grieving a loss, you're being encouraged to begin at this time. This is not meant as a place for you to dwell for endless time, but it is a piece of the puzzle you may not have realized was missing. Through reflection, review, and understanding grief, you will open the path forward with more ease. If you have been lingering in the feelings of loss for some time, this is your cue to move yourself ahead. Each season in life has a reason and a cycle of birth and death that needs to be acknowledged before the next phase can begin. Note where you are in the current cycle of your life and call on the Dark Goddess now to help you through it. The completion of each life experience becomes the foundation of our soul's growth. The completion of each life experience becomes the foundation of our soul's growth. Everything that you are experiencing on this journey is meant for you to experience, to add value to you, to help you grow, whether it's spiritually, mentally, or physically. Do not try to run from any type of emotion or any type of lesson that has come your way. Affirm, I feel, I heal, and I release all grief and regret. I feel, I heal, and I release all grief and regret. I love it. Okay, let's do it. Let's do a tarot card so we can really get out of here. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. The first card that fell out is the death card, confirming that we have an ending coming. We are getting ready to align with a beginning. And I have way too many cards. You know what? I'm going to take these cards that fell out. I'm being obedient. Y'all guess what fell out again? The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords fell out from the other deck and I put it back. And then we had a Page of Cups. Let's see what the book say. So we had the Death card. Death. What do you need to release in order to transform? Good news. The Death card rarely means physical death. It does, however, signify a major transition in your life, an ending that gives way to a new beginning. With the Hanged Film card before this one, did I show y'all these cards? I don't know. It says, with the Hanged Film card before this one, we were left in suspension, trying to decide whether to hold on or let go. But now, with death, there is no question that it is time to release. Resisting this ending will only make the transition harder. Death forces us all to confront the truth and acknowledge what needs to be changed. Death can be unexpected and traumatic, but we are connected through the shared knowledge that, like change, it is inevitable. Let yourself feel and mourn what's being lost, but remember that something new is also beginning. So whatever change that we all collectively are about to experience, don't lose hope. Don't try to remain attached. Allow life to flow effortlessly. The same way you align with whatever you are sad about releasing is the same way you can align with something more, something better. What is this? Then we had the Nine of Swords again. Anxiety, fear, hopelessness. You are stressed out, weighed down, and deeply unhappy right now. Maybe even to the point of insomnia. Your fear and anxiety are so high that your problems seem much bigger than they really are. Instead of isolating, reach out to people you trust to hold your sorrow. You don't have to go through this alone. And we got the Page of Cups. Intuitive messages, happy surprises, and sensitivity. You are likely receiving new ideas and intuitive downloads from the universe right now. It's time to explore your creative and emotional worlds. Journal, start a creative project, develop your knowledge of self. Trust this process and lean into the guidance of your intuition. What's had the same message? The Ace of Swords. Okay, let's pull a closing message from my Crazy Sexy Love deck. I don't get it. And why do you keep writing on your legs? Quincy, you ate all your breakfast? Go eat. Stop. Stop. Don't do that. Can I have one more? Yeah.
Ow, what's that again?
We have 2 cards. It says, be a natural beauty. Your entire body is precious, so choose personal care products that reflect your consciousness and commitment to self-love. Say no to toxins and yes to the healthiest ingredients possible. You deserve to look and feel great, and you are worth the effort. Be a natural beauty. If you buy something and read the ingredients, if you don't know what it is and if you can't pronounce it, you don't need to use it. If you can't pronounce it, then I want you to research what it does and what are the side effects of utilizing it. Then we have accept compliments. The next time someone gives you a compliment, say thank you. Don't shrug it off, play it down, or reject the gift. You'll be denying yourself and the giver the opportunity to share in a moment of gratitude and love. Exercise your self-esteem and soak it in, superstar. Think of compliments as little confidence-building soul vitamins. You are worthy of praise. You are deserving of praise, just as you are. I hope this message added value. I am Simone the Shepherdess, and I was taught that when you get, you give. When you learn, you teach. I'm here to preach, and y'all finna get this word. Have a faithful Friday, and I'll see you tomorrow.